God damn, she is hot. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we'll be talking about Mama Kafka, or more specifically, some problem I can see happening when she launches. Not really a big problem because you can pre-farm her, but I feel like it's kind of significant if you're not really guaranteed her and you just pull her randomly and you manage to get she. So I wanted to explain one problem I can see happening with Kafka on day one launch for people that randomly got Kafka and I wanted to discuss why I think it could be kind of problematic when Kafka dropped, because for players that got you randomly and had no guarantee or didn't pre-farm anything for Kafka is gonna be a pain in the ass to grind for, because for one, you're gonna have to do a lot more than other units to build up, because for one, some units you can just leave at 70 and then do the ascension and they'll be chilling because you don't really need to put them to 80 immediately because of diminishing return. But Kafka, since she'd be doing a lot of DOT damage, you have to get she to level 80 because Kafka gets way too much benefit from being 80. If you don't level 80 your Kafka, that's basically the equivalent of not leveling up any relics or any talent level up. So that's bad because DOT scales off your level, and that's a big deal because it's gonna be kind of hard for people who trap for resources that want to level up Kafka, but it's a pain in the ass because it's already a pain in the ass to go through level 1 to 70. Level 70 to 80 is a whole different demon by itself because it takes up days and days of gold calexes to farm. I think like a full week of farming for gold calexes because you need to farm the gold calexes for the credits and the gold calexes for the books to level up. So it's that expensive, and also the amount of credits you need to get to 70, 80 is mad. It's really not worth it this early in the game unless you have Blade and Kafka, because Blade and Kafka are the only few units that want to be to 90 because of how Blade scales with HP and DOT scales with your level for Kafka is rough. But basically, if you can get past that, Kafka will be performing for sure. But here's another problem I can see happening with Kafka. Her team are gonna be a pain in the ass to get up because I always been preaching how easy and free to play friendly her teams are, and they are, right? But here's the problem. Two other units you would like to put in your team, either Sampo or Luca. But one, Sampo hasn't been on a banner yet. He's gonna be on his first banner when Kafka comes out. But the problem with that is, other than that, there's no other way of getting him unless you got him from the glitter shop, where you can exchange things for relics to get Sampo. And that's like the only way. And a lot of people I know don't do that because they don't really want any characters, because not like Genshiниmpact, where only the starter character you can't get on right up. So yeah, and so yeah, unless you get them from the standard banner, Sampo, a lot of people don't even have Sampo. They will have to get lucky to get Sampo. So if they get Sampo or Luca from the banner, they will have to build up a completely different unit for the dot team, and I feel like that will be a very big turn off for some people that want to build Kafka, because thing I see is now, looking at it now, Kafka is a unit units that people doesn't have built up, because I know I've been saying how good Sampo is. I do think Sampo good, but until Kafka comes out, people not gonna really see its full potential, because I think Sampo is amazing, but the problem is if you don't need you don't need Sampo, and that's the problem. And I know that can be said for every single unit in this game, but realistically, if you don't have Sampo, and you only, because I'm pretty sure before Kafka gonna come, Sampo in the community, I think he considered like a B tier unit in some tier lists I seen. So it's gonna be rough, but I think the problem with this is trying to build up your units, because for Kafka you have to build a new team, or a dot stacking team, and I know for a fact a lot of people don't have that kind of resources or never prepared for a dot stacking team, unless you're the Kafka sims that have been saving for Kafka on day one and prepare legit everything you can for your Queen Kafka, and in that case, I salute you, my brother. But realistically, it's just gonna take a time thing, but Kafka, to build a whole new team, like on scratch, you to build up Sampo, to build up either Luca if you want to. I think a lot of people will have Silver build up because she's free, but and a healer, but I feel like it's gonna be a pain because dots, you need all your, if you're doing dot stacking, you need to be at level 90. So I don't know why I keep saying 90, it's level 80, you have to be level 80, but It might not be a big deal, but I think I said enough for today's video because I think I said the points I want to bring up. So with all that said, thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate if you made it far. Let me know if you made it far, and I'll hot your comics. I do appreciate your support. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me, disagree with me on these problems? You think Kafka is gonna be a pain in the ass to build? I do think so too, because let me know, because I'm not gonna kill you, man. Probably might kill you, but still comment anyway. But TLDR, Kafka is so hard to, doesn't matter how much resources you go take up, it doesn't matter, but it would be a pain if you didn't prepare her. So if I would give you any advice, I would pre-farm the hell out of Kafka if you can, if you know you can get Kafka for sure. Like if you have 100% guaranteed, do whatever you can to get Kafka built up. Well, with all that said, be safe, love you guys, and goodbye.